Mi nombre es Cristian Moravito y junto a mi gran amigo Michael Rose estoy encantado de presentarles una nueva página web destacando a Arnold Jacobs, pero en español, www.arnoldjacobsenespañol.com. Aquí ustedes podrán encontrar más de 100 entrevistas con subtítulos agregados en español. Así que por favor vayan a www.arnoldjacobsenespañol.com para aprender más respecto al maestro de las enseñanzas, Arnold Jacobs. Muchas gracias.
And welcome back to another episode of TubaPeopleTV. We're here at iTech 2019 here in Iowa City at the University of Iowa in this beautiful building. And just a few days ago, I met my new best friend, Pablo Fernandez, who's with the Barcelona Orchestra, principal tubista. Yes. And, there's so much exciting stuff that's going on in Spain with the tuba and euphonium.
I'm Eduardo Nogueroles. I'm the tuba teacher at the Conservatory of Valencia and the president of the Spanish Tuba and Euphonium Association. And I am really happy to stay with you here in Iowa.
Yeah.
Representing the Spanish friends and colleagues.
That's great. Yeah.
So I am Pablo Fernandez. I'm the principal tuba of the Barcelona Symphony Orchestra from 1994. At the moment I am on leave. I live in Denmark and I am the professor in the Superior School of Music of Catalonia, also in Spain. So I commute from Denmark to Spain twice a month to teach. And then I'm also a microphone endorser, microphone artist for Europe, but mainly for Spain and Denmark. So I combine these two activities, teaching in Barcelona and working with microphone in clinics and representing them. And I am also very happy to be here in the iTech 2019 in Iowa, and I'm very thankful to Mike for this opportunity to show you what's going on in Spain.
Yeah, so let's get started with Spain. It's just the level of artistry on tuba and euphonium, the musicality is amazing.
Yes, it has changed. ¿Tú quieres empezar por ahí?
Yes, in Spain it's a country with talent, with more talent. We are Mediterranean people, and the talent in the old Mediterranean, South in Italy, in South France, in Spain is very, very hard. And we have more talent, but Spain is a closed country in political and in a culture closed in this time 34 years ago. And in the 80 years approximately, the countries open the mentality, and more people, strangers, artists comes to teach in Spain, and also the Spanish teachers, the Spanish artists goes to have a new things about the music and also about the tuba and euphonium. And this is the situation for a new projects and for a new ideas, no?
Yes. Yeah, I think it was in the 80s when Harvey Phillips, our dearest Harvey Phillips, came the first time in Spain to teach in a master class for the National Youth Orchestra of Spain. I think it was in Chester in Valencia in 1988, I think. I was not there yet. And he was the first one who came actually officially from the United States. And he was the one who started, I think, opening our eyes to outside. Of course, we had some good players, like for example, let's say Miguel Navarro Carbonell, the solo tuba player of the National Orchestra of Spain. He's retired now. Yeah. He was really such an amazing player. But you know, we didn't know so much repertoire. We didn't know tuba quartets, for example. We didn't know except Hindemith, Williams, and Marcello, let's say, or Gregson. Nothing more. So when Harvey came, he showed us, for example, Alec Wilder stuff. Right. We loved it, and then he was working with us with orchestral steps. We didn't work with that before. So I remember I went with him in I think it was in 1990, something like this. I remember myself working with him for the first time, Petrushka or Metamorphosis, Symphony Metamorphosis. you can imagine ourselves. I mean, what's this? What is orchestral excerpts? So that was a big first step, and he was such an inspiring person, Harvey. He was also very good with business, with music business, and advising and also motivating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we took a lot of motivation of him, and I think the most important thing he gave us was the thing that he believed in us in Spain. He showed there was a lot of talent, and he just wanted to help us. So
Yes.
some people went to the States to study with him in Indiana, in Bloomington, and he came several times to Spain to teach. For example, Eduardo invited him to a festival in Vigo, in Galicia. He was the host there. Harvey came there with wheelchair, with Carol, with his son.
Yes, Thomas.
Yeah, so he had a long relationship with us, and
Yes.
I think he was the one who started our opening, let's say. Then came much more people after it, but yeah, let's say
Harvey opened the eyes of the Spanish players in this moment. We are students in this time, in the 80 years, but others like Miguel Moreno or Luis Pablo Mestre start an association in Spain with these ideas like ITA.
yeah, like Tuba Brotherhood.
Tuba Brotherhood in Spain, and Harvey opened the eyes of these people, teachers, and he start to work with the new books,
Yes.
new materials, new compositions to start
And
to.
Torchinsky materials,
Yeah.
for example, that was
Yes.
incredible to have that for us, you know.
And open the mind to comes new teachers like Roger Bobo, Mel Culbertson comes for many times
Yes.
in the 18, 19 years. And the most important is the opening things for
Yes.
our use. And we are like a product, like this process, because
Yes.
we are students in this time, and Miguel Moreno and the other friends are the started, the really explosion, the
Yeah.
tuba in Spain, and euphonium. And we are a product, a really product.
To say Miguel Moreno, because we are talking about him, he is our direct professor. He was during a lot of years the professor of the Royal Superior Conservatory of Madrid, and he was the first tuba professor in Spain.
Yeah.
I think it was
Yes.
1985 he got the job, and he is also a very important person in Spain because he started to invite Bobo, Culbertson, Heiko Trevener from Germany, Walter Hilgers from German brass also. So we were there, and we were living the explosion of the tuba euphonium world in Spain.
Yeah.
Since now.
Wow.
Yes.
That's great.
So it's an amazing story because now the last generations
Yeah.
are really come up, and the young players in Spain is really hard level, and we win competitions, international
Yes.
competitions. We have a new composers working really
Like Eduardo.
fantastic. I'm composer also, yes, and composing fantastic pieces for tuba and euphonium, and ensemble with band, with orchestra. So the explosion is now in like a volcano, you know.
Yes.
Like a volcano. And we are started in Linz, in the ITEC in Linz.
When we were in Linz in 2012.
2012, we are 25 Spanish players. Pablo is in the jury. Oscar Avea is a fantastic player, is a recital. I go from like a composer because one of my pieces is presented internationally in Linz. More people, students, go to the competitions. So we think, wow, we have very good synergy together. So why no we make a really important association, very close with the work and very open for the mind and in collaboration with ITA, and we start a new big project, and now we make a very important 3 big festivals in Spain,
Yes.
and we are working now for the 4th festival.
When we were there in Linz, we saw that we were more than 20 Spanish people doing different things. So I was in the tuba panel for the tuba artist competition, and we didn't plan it that we met there. So yeah, we decided to do that. Deanna Swoboda, she was the former president in IT. She was the one who said also, you have to do something.
Just getting back to Harvey and his foundational appearance in Spain that first time, you know, was he did there didn't used to be full-time tuba professors in the United States, you know, until the late 50s or early 60s. And I think it was Rex Connor was the first one at University of Kentucky. And it was because of Harvey, because Harvey would go around the country with the New York Brass Quintet. He would touring, and they do these brass quintet recitals, and then after there'd be a reception or a dinner, and oftentimes a local music school dean or college president would be present, and he would be talking about, you know.
He was very good with that.
He was very good, yes, very good. And he would tell the president or the dean, you know, you need to have your tuba player studying with a tuba teacher, you know, tuba student studying with a tuba player, not the trombone teacher.
Yeah.
And but it sounds like in 1985 that happened.
That happened in Spain.
In Spain.
But imagine it started in Madrid with Miguel Moreno.
Yeah.
And now in Spain, in every conservatory, in every just municipal school, normally you have a tuba euphonium professor. So we have an amazing team.
Yes.
With all very fantastic tuba players, very, very successful, like for example Manuel Davila, Superior Conservatory of Madrid, the professor, Oscar Abella, principal tuba in Euskadi, or Sergio Rey, principal tuba in Malaga Malaga Philharmonic Orchestra,
Sergio Finca,
Spanish brass quintet.
Oh, yes. Spanish brass.
So we're
David Quiles, the treasurer.
David Quiles is the treasurer. He's an a professional accountant, so he knows about it.
I'm wondering if any. I don't even know if there was. Was there since this is Tuba People TV, all things Arnold Jacobs? Was there any sort of influence the Jacobs pedagogy?
Yes, very well. Yes, because not directly from Arnold Jacobs, but more people have studied with the pupils of Arnold or come. For example, Jose Martinez now is the tuba soloist in the National Orchestra in Spain. He studied maybe for 8 or 10 years in Chicago. He studied with Jim and other colleagues. So he's more time here. I studied with Sam Pilafian, and we studied together with Mel Culbertson. And so we have many influence of Arnold Jacobs. In the past conference in Madrid, one of friends is a solo player of the Castilla Leon Orchestra, is Jose Redondo, make a big conference. One conference, in English is conference, talking about the Jacobs pedagogy and Jacobs, you know. Yes. And we read also.
Yes, the books, yes. You know, the Song and Wind became very famous. I bought it in New York when I was on tour with my orchestra in 2001. I bought that book in the library that you find right in front of the Carnegie Hall. There is a big music library. So I bought that book there. And we have also The Legacy of a Master,
and
Song and Wind.
Song and Wind is translated to the Spanish now.
Yeah.
Yes.
The past year he's going to make a translation, and now it's in Spanish, so it's very, very fast to. The first edition in Spain is over. So we are with the second edition. I am a friend of the person that make this book, and it's in the second edition. The first is over in 1 week.
Wow.
So yes, we have big influence of Jacobs.
That's cool.
Big respect. Yeah, also.
Great. What did you come away with from studying with Sam?
What
was that he taught you most?
Sam comes to Madrid to teach a master class. It's one of the master classes that Pablo speaker. Miguel called Sam.
Miguel Moreno invited Sam.
And I am in my last year in the conservatory. I finished the career in Spain. So I am thinking. I study also with Culbertson in French at the same that Madrid. But I need a new studies like a master. And I don't know where I go. And the young Spanish orchestra have money for me.
The youth Spanish orchestra
help me with the money, and it's where I'm Miguel. I don't know where I do and Sam comes and teach a fantastic masterclass, amazing masterclass, and I go to the elevator with Miguel to drink a coffee. It's like I see the eyes of Miguel. You think the same than me, yeah? Yes, go. buy the ticket and go to Arizona now. And I speak with Sam, and I say, man, I'd like to play for you, and if you accept me like a student. And I comes. I don't speak English, nothing. My wife is like, you are crazy, man. And I said, no. I am crazy to study with this guy. It's fantastic. It's amazing. And I stay 1 year in Arizona. And you know, Sam, now we are now really sad. English?
Sad.
Really sad. But Sam's, you know, it's incredible teacher, incredible player, and for me it's like a revolution in my mind because I have more ideas. I have more good ideas in my mind. But one year in Arizona, you know, it's very calm place. Studying more and with very good guide.
Right.
For me, it's like I definitely close all my things in my mind, no, and go to play. You know, so it's fantastic for me.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yes. And with these ideas, it's very easy to teach. You know.
I think we have this influence from first one from Harvey, but then Mel Culbertson was a big influence.
Yeah.
I use every day Mel advices. He have had a lot of Spanish students because he was living in France.
Very close, Mel.
Yes, and he came many times to Spain, and I was his student. We have this influence of Mel, of
Roger.
Some of us we went to France to study with them. Others they went to Rotterdam, for example, or Italy, Florence with Roger Bobo. And you know, all these players, they are professional now in Spain, and we are just using our knowledge from our teachers. So it's a kind of all is connected. Yeah, that's why the things are going well now in Spain. We are coming from before. Yes.
Well, this is terrific. It's been really great to learn more about the background, you know, what's behind the scenes, behind the curtain of all the success that's going on in Spain. Because we hear the recordings, you know, you can see the videos on YouTube, or you can hear the CDs, and you know that these Spanish players are really amazing. Now we know what happened, you know, why that happened.
Yes,
so.
We are thankful that you gave us this opportunity to show to your audience in Tuba People what's going on in Spain. I think festival.
Medals, don't forget.
Yes, I want to go.
And subscribe his channel, please.
Yes.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you so much.
Big
Bravo,
pleasure.
bravo.
Big pleasure.
Bravo.
Bye.
And now back to you.